Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here live. I'm just going to double check everything is set up properly. I'm really hoping that my microphone is working properly. I'm going to check here on. Um, I'm checking here that my microphone is working. I'm checking here that my microphone is working. Okay, super. It's working. Okay, let's start. Thank you so much for joining me here live. I'm Ilima Hong. I talk about wellness and positivity. Okay, so I'm here Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and I'm just sharing some quick, very practical tips and strategies on how to incorporate and how to prioritize your wellness, right? And wellness can be described in a number of from a number of approaches. And wellness that I approach is really your mental and emotional health. All right. But I sort of throw in other aspects of your wellness, including your physical wellness, making sure you get out on walks in nature and allow yourself time for movement, mindful movement. And then for emotional and mental wellness, that comes down to self awareness, self compassion, and then there's other strategies such as journaling, meditating, and that sort of thing. So I have a wellness checklist in my account on my page. I'll also include it here in the comments right now. And that you can sort of pick it up here, your own. So that's right. Yeah, there you go. Your own wellness checklist. Let me see. Oh, oh sorry. Hmm. Sorry about that. Okay. It is actually. It's actually in my. Here it is. There's all these techie things we always have to be aware of, and I just want to make sure it's done right. So there, it's in the comments. Okay. So what is this all about? Who am I? Okay, my quick story, because I don't want to labor on that too much, is that I'm 52 years old. I'm a mom. I've been married 23 years. I'm so fortunate to have the love and support of my family. I sort of started to migrate towards social media, honestly, when I had a very stressful 2022. I had a situation at my job that felt like it turned my world upside down. And I talk about that also in some of my other messages. But what that did was after it created a lot of stress, emotional, mental, even physical stress manifested in me. I had to regroup, right? And I had to put my priorities in focus. And I narrowed it down to three. Like three things came shot right through to the front of my head, front of my mind when I was going through this stressful situation. And I realized that I had to regroup. And I realized, like, hey, of the three things, one was I had my health. Okay. So this thing is going crazy around with my job. It's something I can't control. I have a new supervisor, has a new agenda, a new direction, had no input, asked for no input from me, but made a decision that affected me incredibly, right? So I had to narrow it down to what are the three things that I have in my life that I do have control over, okay? A bit. And that's one is my health. I can improve my health. I can destroy my health, right? I have complete control over that for the most part. The second thing I could be thankful for, again, I was just practicing this gratitude and trying to realize really what was important. And the second thing was my relationships, right? I realized I had healthy relationships with my loved ones. And that's fire, right? That's incredible. And the third thing, which was the most important to me that helped me get through this challenging time, was realizing that I still had the capacity to learn. I had the capacity and ability to take the skills I already had, right? My leadership skills, communication skills, technical skills that I learned on the job. I'm a little more mature in my career, so I've kind of acquired some experience. And I have that capacity, and then I can reinvent myself, guys. So I came across that revelation. And then I just slowly honed in on what was really most important and what I wanted to address soonest, which is my wellness. I've gone through a transformation and I want that for you because I think that what I went through is not special and unique. But I think that somebody who's gone through a challenge like I did, and it could be work challenge, it could be relationships. We're kind of in later in our life, so we're going through different phases of our life. We have empty nesters. We have maybe a person is going through a divorce or difficult time in their relationships. There's definitely grief and loss that we go through. I went through that too in 2022. And this kind of intentional work that I started to do for myself helped me tremendously. And I just want to share that with you. Okay? So I have the checklist, but I'm going to talk about two things. One of this information or this piece that I'm going to talk about is in the checklist, and one is a bonus. Okay? So the first thing, if you want to put wellness at the top of your priority list this year, and I hope you do, and I hope you join me on this wellness journey, the first thing you can do right away, straight away, right after we talk here, or actually, you could do it like while we're talking, and that is to add more water to your day. Okay, drink more water. All right, it's so simple. Add 2 glasses of water in the morning as soon as you wake up, right? Clean up and so forth, but drink that water. Okay, 2 glasses. All right. You can go through your day, be mindful of your water intake and your liquids, and then definitely at the end of the day after dinner, drink 2 more glasses of water. Okay. You could drink a water before dinner if you want to do that, and a water after. But if you added 4 glasses of water to your day, the health benefits, emotional and mental benefits would be tremendous, right? Because through additional hydration, like we don't realize how stressed our body is, our mind, our emotions, our mood when we're dehydrated. Okay? So by hydrating and adding that to your routine, because it's nobody's going to do it for you. I'm going to lead you to the bucket, to the glass of water, but you have to drink it, right? So go ahead and add that. 2 glasses of water in the morning and 2 glasses in the evening. You can add even more, but then I know what you're saying. All of our women are saying this, but I'm going to have to go to the bathroom more often. That's true initially, but take it from me. This is what happened. When I implemented that, somehow my body got used to it. It took a couple weeks, but it got used to it, and it absorbed the water, and it dispersed the water, properly in my system. I did still have to use the restroom, but not as often over time. Okay, so I got used to it, right? My body got used to this wonderful water, additional water that I have, and I felt better. Okay. And so that's on my checklist, and you can pick that up here in my account. Go ahead, add in the comments. Do you think that that's something you can do? Then go ahead and type in #live if you're watching me live, or #replay, right? And then add in there #water. Okay? I'm going to come back and I'm going to look at past comments, and I'm going to see if you were able to comment on that. #water. Okay, and before I wrap up here, I have a second strategy and tip, and it's not on my checklist. Okay, I have a long. Actually, I'm preparing an ebook of this topic, but right now I just have the checklist. But I'm adding a bonus. Okay, so take this note. Take this as a note. This is the second thing you can do right away. You can just do it right now while we're talking. Okay, if you're in an area that you can do this, you might have to do it at home. But what I do is 10 minutes at least. If I can't do it in the morning, I try, but I definitely do it at night, um, after I drink my water, I guess. But I elevate my legs 90 degrees up against a wall. Okay, I have a wall in my living room, and I have a wall that's open, right? Like there's no furniture there. Um, and you can sort of put your legs up. So you're just gonna kind of squish yourself up to the wall, yeah, your bottom up to the wall, and then you're gonna just kind of elevate your legs up against the wall like that. Okay, and just stay there for 10 minutes. And if you do that every night, you are assisting the circulation that your body needs. Okay? We're on our feet, we're on our butt all day, right? We're in an upright position pretty much all day, right? Running around errands and everything. We're upright. And everything is circulating as best as it can, but it doesn't always get down to your ankles and your feet. All right? So you have to assist that. You have to assist the blood flow in your body. And you just squish yourself up to a wall, and you just elevate your legs and just keep it up there for 10 minutes. You can scroll on social media while you're laying there. You can read a book, or you can just absolutely do nothing. Imagine that for 10 minutes. Just absolutely do nothing. Okay? If you add these two quick, practical tips and strategies to your day, I want to know what are the real benefits to you. Okay? I'm here Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I do a quick check-in with all of you. My name is Ilima Hong. I talk about wellness and positivity. In my Facebook group, that's also on my account. You can check it out. I have workshops, webinars, digital products that really kind of help kickstart your education around putting wellness as a priority for yourself in 2023. And I'm really hoping that you go ahead and check out my Facebook group, or at least see the link for your free. Oh my gosh, hi Carrie! So cool for you to be here. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful, Carrie, that you're here. Don't you agree? Water. Ladies, ladies, water, okay? Because everything is changing in our bodies, right? If I'm 52 years old, I've been married 23 years, we're gonna 24 years soon. My kids are older. I'm entering a different phase in my life, an empty nest of some sort. I'm having some extra time that I can put myself first for a change. I'm done running around and taking my kids to all their activities and all of their friends, having all of their friends sleep over, cook dinner, make a big breakfast the next day, clean up the house after the friends leave. I'm like, those days are just a bit behind me, right? So now I have this time. How about you? Right. So you're going to do two things, okay? And we're going to talk about it on Thursday. You're going to drink 2 glasses of water in the morning and in the evening, if you can. All right. And you're going to try to do this. We're going to do this all year. All right. Our body will get used to it, and it will love us for it. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to do is 10 minutes, legs elevated, any time of the day, whenever you can squeeze it in. All right. And let's get everything circulating, and then we'll see our mental, emotional, physical health improving, and all of the rewards and benefits from that. I hope you had a informative time with me. This is just a quick chat. I pop in and out. I love hearing your comments. Let me know if you think this was helpful. Share my live with your friends, okay? You never know. Our friends may not be telling us they're kind of trying to overcome something, or they're overwhelmed with something. And maybe a little message like this could help them, especially the fact that you'll get 2 things that you'll do right away and try to improve yourself, right? Have a wonderful day and evening, and I'll see you more here. And thank you so much, Carrie. We are going to do live together, Carrie. We're going to go live together, Carrie. Okay? And we'll chat more. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.